There's only one thing that you want to know today, and I got you. What's up, guys? MtgJedi here. 3 a.m. I got you. No worries. Rogue Energy is going to get me through. If you need it to get you through, there's a link in the description if you want to try it out. But today we're talking about Supreme Elhain because this is the number one thing you want to know. Fusion starts Friday, and we have access to the test server. Thank you so much, Polarium. And we need to know if she is any good at all. And so we got time. You got time to hear about all of the hard dungeons, how easy or hard they are, what kind of teams you're going to build. But what you really need to know, the number one thing is going to be Supreme Elhain. Is she any good? Should you waste your time fusing her or should you not? Because that is what we need to figure out. As a reminder, double hitter on the A1. I think this transfers a random debuff is very underrated. I hate fighting Lysandra in arena because she has this on her A1. A2 is the AoE, and if they have debuffs, then the damage increases by 10%. I think that that's kind of hard, so I'm going to be testing her without that. And then if you can get debuffs on them, by all means, then she will do more damage. So maybe we'll try to do both. Then we have the A3, ignoring ally protection, strengthen, and shield, grants an extra turn if it kills an enemy. One of the things that the passive. Immune to decrease attack, inflicts 20% more damage against target whose attack is lower than this champion's attack. And one thing to note about that is she actually does not have as high of an attack stat as other champions, okay? For example, if you compare her to Georgid, which, let me pull that up, you can see that he has 100 more attack than she does. And that makes a really big difference. It makes a really big difference. Now, does that mean that she's bad? No, it does not mean that she's bad. But you guys know how I like to do it. You're going to get my live reaction to how much damage she's going to be doing, okay? 1509 instead of 16, all right? It makes a big difference. Now, I don't know how much of a difference that is going to make. But I know that when I was gearing her, her attack was significantly lower overall because of this 100 less, okay? So, just so you can have like a basis, let me show you how I have her geared, okay? Because this will tell you she's in pretty good gear. And speaking of Georgid, he was featured in my video yesterday. So if you want to see him in action with this gear, that was in there. But this is Georgid's gear. It's not as good on her, but it's still not bad. 6k attack, 269 crit damage. Like, I'm trying to put good gear on her to see if she's worth it. Also, with that comparison directly from yesterday, I feel like that's going to give me a good sense of how good she is. I didn't book her yet, and that was on purpose. And then I did masteries just like this, so that you can see is the same type of masteries that we put on all nukers. And now we're going to jump over to the arena. So here was the team from yesterday, and if you're interested in seeing that Ultimate Death Knight team, please go check that out. But we're just replacing Georgid with Elhain, okay? And we're going to come in against this ridiculously tanky team and see how well she can do, okay? And I don't know the answer to that. I don't know. But I'm hoping she will be able to one-shot somebody. Okay, so the goal of this team, which, I mean, she fits this idea. If we put the skills on cooldown, they all resisted it. Okay, I shouldn't be surprised there. The goal of the team was to put the skills on cooldown of Pythion so we can kill people. So I don't think we can do anything because they're in stone skin. And this is going to be a problem. Because this ability here only ignores ally protection, strength, and shield, and not stone skin, we can't go kill somebody. So if I do this, which it would normally ignore all of that stuff, it still gets, I don't know what word to say there. Eliminated. It's irrelevant because of the stone skin on Ultimate Death Knight. All right, so let's go ahead and try her against another team. That's valuable information. Let's go ahead and let's come in against Scratch's team over here, because I think that Scratch is an amazing content creator. I have him on the schedule to do a collaboration with this weekend. So we're promptly going to die because he's way faster than me. I shouldn't be surprised there. All right, we got Uko in a stun set. And now we're all dead. All right, well, that has nothing to do with Elhain. That's just a speed thing. So let's try somebody slower. All right, here we go. This is maybe another really perfect test here, okay? I think this is going to be disappointing, but I'm trying to stay positive. All right, so protecting Rhodos is really good against this type of strategy, okay? Because normally we could just ignore that, but again, see, we have Ultimate Death Knight and Stone Skin. All right, well, let's go ahead and yeah, I don't know if it matters. What I want to see is, can she do damage through all of this? All right, so let's see. Are we doing any kind of damage here? No. But there's a lot going on there defensively with that team. So let's find an easier team. You're just getting some raw fights here. I mean, this is, I'm not editing this out. I'm going to leave it in. And everybody's in stone skin here. So now their skills are on cooldown. Okay. We still have our... I mean, I'm doing the same thing as they're doing. So I can't say anything. But, alright, let's see. Can we kill Duchess? No, but we did do good damage. And now we're gonna die to Baron, though. Let's see. Okay, we didn't die to Baron. That's good. He didn't do enough damage to like get through the stone skin or anything. I'm gonna boost here, and then let's do her AoE. I mean, that wasn't bad. Yumiko already ran back around. Wow, that's crazy. Resisted. Okay. Can we kill her? Or, I mean, can we kill him? Alright! That wasn't bad. That was not bad. I would say that she's not on par with some of these top tier damage dealers. She's not on par. But if you don't have Georgid or Baron, or Trunda, obviously Trunda, or Hefrak, she's going to be below that. I need to see actual multipliers to know for sure. But that's my estimate of the situation. Alright, so can we test her in another team? Murder, let's try testing her in another team. Alright, so if we come in here and we put her in my debuff heavy team. Does he have sheep on that team? Let's look and make sure if he does not have sheep. He has sheep on all of these people. Okay. Is there a tanky team where they don't have sheep? Like this one? Farbstop? Shout out to you, my dude, Farbstop. The man, the myth, the RSL king himself. All right, so here we go. The debuffs are going to be cleansed by Mithrala. Unless, you know what? No, we can try this team. We could try that team. Because if we stun her, then she won't cleanse it. So we can try. And then we'll go over to like a dungeon and see what we can do with actually putting debuffs on. Okay. So the nice thing is, oh wow, we actually put her skills on cooldown. All right, so can we kill Ursaga? Okay, that was a reaction proc. All right, perfect. I picked the wrong team, huh? All right, well that's okay. Okay. AoE. See, that's just not enough. I mean, there's no decreased defense there, right? But Georgia doesn't need that. So, all right, let's back out. Let's do this with the correct team. Farbstop. No, I don't want the quest. Don't care. All right, so the goal of this team is to lock down everybody and strip them. But what we really need is a stun over here on Mithrala. No. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, this is fine. She went in between. Okay, now we'll put more debuffs on them. And now we can see what we can do. Because she ignores Strengthen, right? That was a lot better of a hit. But we also didn't... We didn't, like, kill anybody. So... I don't know. Oh, wow. She survived. Just kidding. Okay. Let's come fight him one more time. And let's do the AoE there instead. Let's do the AoE instead of the single target and see what we can do. Because we'll definitely kill... We'll definitely kill the Candrafon. And we locked her out there. That's great. I'll put them all to sleep. Nope, just kidding. Okay. Alright. Now do the AoE. This should kill people. Now, there was reaction procs in there. And then, of course, Ursaga, you know, holding that up. But look, okay, if I come in here and I put my epic back in this team, can I fight Farbstop one more time? I feel like we're beating up on you, my dude. Hold on. Let me find him because there's no search bar. So, let me put Magnar back in here, and let me just do a comparison for me and for you, what this would be like in my normal team, okay? And this is my most used arena team, FYI. I know it has Hedgie in it, but it also has Magnar. So, I think this should kill them. We got everybody but Duchess, and now she's stunned. And now we can come in here and redo this. And then kill her. And that's an epic. Okay? So, is she worthy? I don't know. I don't know. Let's set up something in dungeons. I'm kind of disappointed, but I need to hear from you guys what you think. Alright, so here's the team here. We have Lydia, Kymar, Bad L, Calvalax, and Elhain. And this is Dragon 20. I've set up the presets here because what I really want to know is, can she one-shot the waves with a bunch of debuffs, okay? So what we're doing right now is we are testing this. Damage increases by 10% for each debuff on each target. It does not say that there's a maximum of... It doesn't say that. So it's possible we can like go one-shot the spider or something insane if they didn't code it right. Because this is a lot of poisons, and we have decreased defense and weaken. So let's try it out. And I'm just going to let this run through because this is another important thing that we need to know. Lots of poisons, sleep. Okay, we wake them back up, decrease defense and weaken, more poisons. And then we nuke them. I mean, I'm down for that. Can we do this in like Doom Tower? Maybe she's not supposed to be an arena champion as much as a wave nuker. Like, what if she's the new seer? Are we underestimating her and just focusing on the wrong thing? I mean, she's doing solid damage here on Dragon 20 as well. Who was that? I think that was Calvalax. So somebody had a really big hit there. Let me know in the comments if you saw who that was. Let's watch her hit here. She's just gonna kill the dragon. I mean, that was a big 200k hit. It's not like a Royal Guard hit. Huh. I wonder if that big hit from before was her. What if she can do 25, guys? Let's try 25. Now, we could also try the hard dungeons, but that's going to be completely different, and I haven't tested anything there yet, so I don't know that I want to. Okay, no, she can't one-shot the waves. Like, that's all the debuffs in the world, right? But if we maybe took out Bad L and we put in another wave clearer, like if we put in, I don't know, that was decent. Like if you had these poison champs and no Zavia or no Ellen Arl, huh? I'm just saying, this is way better than I was expecting. This is way better than I was expecting. I legit did not think we were going to make any progress here. But how much of that is Elhain and how much of that is the poisoners? I would say 50-50. All right, let's watch Elhain here. 57k. Not very good, but there was no decreased defense or weaken yet. Majority of this is the poisons. 171k on Dragon 25. That's not bad. And we would probably want to make her a little more survivable here, because this is cutting it a little bit close. You see? Oh, and she's transferring the debuffs back. So she transferred the poison back. So that was really good also. I'm not saying this is an endgame team, but this is giving me more hope than what I did originally. Like, if you're earlier mid-game, I think this is an easy fusion. Like, go do it. And hopefully Plarium's not going to make it difficult because they want people to do it. At least that's my theory. This is not like as fast as a TO team. It's not as fast as Seer or Zavia, but it's like the next best option. She did almost as much damage as Calflax. So, I don't know. Like, that was way better than I was expecting. Now, if you don't have all of these champions, right, this is a lot of OP legendaries here, then what would she be like? You know what I mean? That's kind of hard to test, but keep in mind here, she was not booked either. So if we booked her, that would add some more damage, but I don't feel like most of you are going to book her. So I didn't want to book her because I didn't know if you guys are going to book her. And so I left her unbooked so you could see good gear with no books, because that's the story of the game right now. I don't want to make this video too much longer, so we're going to wrap it up there. Is there anywhere else you want me to test her? I don't think she's going to be survivable enough to do the hard Doom Tower, but she could certainly do normal very easily. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe we should test her in Doom Tower. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and please share this around, because again, this is the #1 thing that you want to know. Go get some rogue energy so you can stay awake when you need to as well, and I'll see you guys in the next video.